Aries, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a traffic light message. So we're just going to do the kind of go, caution, and stop. So we're going to use La Fruma for the go section. Something you're given the green light for. All right. Ah, we have harvest. Nice. All right. I'm just reading the poetry real quick here. You know, it kind of feels like, I mean, it sounds corny, but it kind of feels like dreams and wishes. Like as if there is something that you have been, like the next thing that you've been wishing to start or explore or produce or something. It feels very creative. And it's like you're getting the green light to start it, to explore it, to begin like let the creative juices start flowing. But it definitely feels something like involving creativity, crafty, kind of. And just for the fact that it says harvest on the card, it's like whatever this is could end up being a lot more, fruitful than you might expect. Like an example would be like if you just have an interest in something and then all of a sudden you explore it and boom, it turns into like a side hustle or something. But it just starts with an interest. Like you have no idea that it would, like the road would take you there kind of thing. I mean, it could be something just as tiny, like that spark. It could be just something tiny, like a paragraph you read in a book that you never thought you'd buy before, or, you know what I mean? Like, see, it's a slow moving path, which makes sense because when things move slowly, and I kind of want to say organically, when things move a little bit like at nature's pace, you can't always see real far ahead, right? It's because there's something about enjoying the path too. Oh, and then it speeds up. Nice. So it's going to be slow, whatever this is that you're starting. It'll seem slow at first, and then it will speed up. Oh, and you will feel it. Like you will feel it in your spidey senses here. We have the High Priestess. Like, I don't know if there's something, I'm getting channeling with this here. Not that I'm channeling, but I could be, but like you channeling. It's like you're going to be channeling something here and it's going to come in quick. It's like you're going to know which way to turn. You're going to know what to add. Like if you're painting or something, you're just going to intuitively know what the next color is. It's like you're not going to have to think about the future of the project or the journey or whatever. It's like it's going to be channeled through you. So let's get a card of advice. Is there any advice for the process here? Advice for the process for Aries, green light. Very cool. So you have this sun steed. This is the solstice card. We just fairly recently had a solstice. But it's rare. It's like a rare event. Whatever this is, like, dude, I would totally go. This feels like you've got like arrows point. Like, look, the arrows are pointing. The arrows are pointing to this, Aries. Like, whatever this is, even if you've just had like a spark of interest in something that kind of like, tickled your creative juices. It's like you are totally being given the green light here because it's going to lead you to something very rare, like very special. So let's look at your yellow. Let's look at the yellow caution. So this could be just an area where you need to slow down or just like be careful. Usually it's like a warning. Like I've gotten far enough into the zodiac here. A lot of times it's a warning that shows up. Yellow for Aries. Yellow light. Okay, so we have Lost in Space, and it's the card of needing direction. It is number 36. And I kind of want to say that this here, Aries, this is doubt. It's like doubt, like feeling like the path needs to be mapped out, or doubting that you could even come up with something that like rare and special and blah blah blah. Like there's a little bit of worthiness coming in here. Because I know there's some Aries that are super confident and blah blah blah, but like if you peel that back, they're still underneath. You know what I mean? Like if you peel the surface back, there's still, lingers sometimes some feelings of unworthiness or like if you can't do something, you just kind of joke it off or something. But like this is doubt here. So just be careful with how you doubt yourself, because it can make the world a difference. You know what I mean? It's like I don't think like this as far as needing direction goes. I don't think you need a lot of direction. It's like the path reveals itself to you. It doesn't. You don't have to know where the path goes before it reveals itself. It's like because that's where your intuition kicks in. All right, we have Judgment, Nine of Wands. We have Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. We have a 9-9 here. Oh, 36 is a 9 as well. 999, shit. For for you numbers folks, that might mean something for you there. I feel like there's something that is going to repeat itself somehow. Like this Nine of Wands, it's like I feel like this person is kind of looking over here at this Judgment card, and he hears what's being said. He hears the announcement, or he hears the I don't know, whatever's being, it's something being said. He hears what's being said, and he's like, kind of feels like, oh no, not again. And if you relate that to this card here with the whole doubt thing, like it's almost like your higher self or something saying, come on, Aries, not again. Like, don't, it's like, don't try to plan everything out. Don't try to control everything. Like, you've got to allow for some kind of like organic, like, process with whatever you're trying to create here. Because that's how you get to this beautiful, successful energy of the Nine of Pentacles. And again, like, remember I said something like something creative that will lead to, or could lead to, like an example, a side gig or something. Like, you'd never know, right? You'd never know because it's just an inkling, right? But, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles, that's like total, like, success right here. And like you're soaking in it, like you're reveling in it, right? But not if you let doubt spoil it. So let's just see if there's a card of advice for you. About like needing direction or needing to control things. I mean, honestly, like, in my opinion, which I shouldn't be putting my opinion in readings, but my opinion is that just, Aries, man, tap into your, like, your spontaneous self and go with the flow. I mean, y'all are some of the most kind of fly by the seat of your pants kind of, kind of folks. You can be anyways. You've got it in you. I think because this, it's like, I don't know, there's something, I feel like you can detect how special something is. You may not be able to put your finger on it right now, but you can detect how rare and special it is. And that could be why you just have this urge to, like, make it perfect before you even start it. Or, you know what I mean? And to me, that reminds me of Virgo a little bit. Did I already cut it? I don't know, but we're taking the top card. Magician's Sword. Confidence in your magic. Exactly. That's freaking perfect. 3737. No way. Aries. You're giving me the goosebumps. There we go. I don't need to say anymore. So now let's go to your red light, okay? We're gonna do this deck for your red light. Alright, red light for Aries. What's the stop here? What's the hard stop? What's the hard stop? Ooh, you have the Twilight Debutante. What is this about? Twilight Debutante. It's card number 23. I'm going to read about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it says her lovely locks have developed a mind of their own. Without any warning, they slip free, snapping her out of her daydream and reminding her there is more to her than she had ever known. With tentative steps, tentative steps. With tentative steps, she allows them to draw her away from her previous path and into the unknown. Heck yeah! Alright, so this is about you ignoring the call. Oh my gosh. You are to stop ignoring the call. That tickle I was talking about, that little spark, like totally you need to stop ignoring the signals you're getting. It says here, at all times your senses scan your surroundings, gleaning new information and sending it back to their source. Your instincts will serve you well. The High Priestess. Your instincts will serve you well when you learn to fully trust them. How perfect is this? We may discount these flashes of insight as flights of fantasy or the product of our fears and doubts. If it is true that we should examine these insights carefully, but if the message rings true, then it would be wise to accept the vision we have been granted. You are being divinely guided, and your powerful gifts of intuition will aid you in discerning the message you have received. And we talked about channeling, right? This is a moment to consider a shift in your path. Ugh. And an alteration to your plan. It may seem to you as if you have been here before, or that you are living a book you have already read, and you know what will come in the next chapter. But it's different though, right? Because this needing direction is about like predicting the path. Wow, that is really cool, Aries. All right, let's see if there's anything else. So stop ignoring the signs. Stop ignoring the signals. Because you are totally being pulled somewhere, and you have a green light. This feels so magical. Have confidence in your magic. Okay. So we got the Five of Coins and the Eight of Blades, and I feel like this is kind of an example of what you might be doing to kind of, I don't know, shoot yourself in the foot, kind of. So we have the Five of Coins, which is like, man, like, this is like mega doubt. This, to me, this seems a little bit over dramatic, but you know, whatever. Like, out in the cold, and I can't do this, I'm not worthy, and you know, like all that kind of stuff. And I'm not like making fun of that, but like, it just seems, the card seems overly dramatic, because I don't think, I'm not associating that drama with you, if that makes any sense. Just like the feeling. And I think yours is a little subtle. Because like I was saying about peeling back the surface, like it might be like deep down in there. You're being asked to like move past that. Don't listen to that. I mean, if you're gonna ignore anything, ignore your doubt. You know what I mean? And here it's like, this is the reason why. It's because of the Eight of Blades, because otherwise you're just restricting yourself. You're not allowing for a path to form at all. You know, it's like whatever these thoughts are here surrounding you of, I'm not good enough, no, I need to plan out my path, my future is this, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's just all restriction. And that's why you need to stop ignoring. Because this is how you're meant to feel right now. This is what you are meant to embrace right now. You are meant to embrace these waters. It's like be one with the cosmic ocean. Open your heart to love. Like open your creative vessel here because you're meant to produce something or create something very freaking rare. I think that's enough. I feel like that's enough advice, so I don't really feel like I need an extra card for advice here, Aries. But wow, I freaking love this reading. I totally love this for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later. Bye, Aries.